Hey, Bubba. Hey, big Bubba. Hey, Bubba. Hey. I see her. I see her. Hey, baby. Shh. I see her. I see her. I see her. Miss Dinky wants to be mean. Miss Dinky wants to be mean. We can't let that happen. That's a little Lulu. She got this sock on. We got her foot wrapped up and we got that little sock thing on. She doesn't, I know, good morning, huh? You guys say good morning, huh? And she doesn't, she was hopping on that foot and with the homemade one that I made. And she was hopping a little bit, but like with this little sock thing, so her foot's wrapped up. We got the good ointment or whatever, the dog antibacterial ointment or whatever, and then I didn't have it. I didn't have any money for it, but I bought it now, and Miss Dinky gotta pee where she pees, and the little boot. So the antibacterial ointment, and then wrap it up, and then cover it. And it's the little sock thing. It's got the rubber on it, so well, she can walk, and especially outside. But she was hopping. She was hopping, and on the one that I made, or that she was wrapped up in, and but this one, she's actually walking, unlike like the dog shoes or booties or whatever, how they kind of are, and she was like that before this boot or this little sock thing. So we see it better. See, it's got the rubber on the end and then the bottom. but she's actually walking. I see that baby. Oh, I see that baby. She's actually walking on this one. Walking. I made 4 gallons of tea, and I had some. I see that little baby, and I had some chicken legs, and so it was 6 chicken legs, but then there was a little wing leg or whatever, a little piece of little drumstick deal, a little bit, and I barbecued that, and I barbecued that. Hey baby. I barbecued that. Hey baby. I barbecued. There we go. I barbecued that while I was making the tea, and but when I was done with the barbecue, I gave them the one little wing, the little drumstick, little bitty, and I gave that one to them for a taste, and told them we'll eat the chicken when we get home from the walk. And so I was making 5 gallons of tea. I made 4 gallons. See? So I was making 5 gallons. Go. And I ended up making 4 gallons, well, because the chicken was done, and they wanted to go out, and it's after 10. But that cut on Mary Jane's foot, it's kind of healing. But when I got the ointment, I got this ointment, and then I got but for dogs, and then I got the liquid Band-Aid for dogs. They had the one doctor or vet, I don't know what you call it, said you know, like just use super glue and close the wound, you know, on the paw pad. And then just like doing my own little research, you know, it says you know, there could be just a lot of you know, there's a lot of chemicals in the super glue that might cause more harm than, you know. So so as I was looking, there was for pets, for dogs specifically or whatever, the liquid Band-Aid. And it's pretty much, I guess, like the super glue, except, well, you know, it's made for medical, and it's made for pets, for dogs specifically. So we got that. I haven't used that yet, but because I just got this stuff yesterday, and but as soon as I got it, we cleaned it, and then we put the ointment on, and then wrapped it up good, and put her little sock on so she could move better and freely without it getting you know, soaked through from the one piece that I had wrapped around there. But so and this sock is a lot better. Again, she's walking, so I mean, she's not even. And so, but when I got the ointment, and the proper stuff, instead of me doing it, homemade, whatever. But I got the proper stuff, so the cut, it looked like kind of better, but I'm not a doctor, so it wasn't like scabbing or anything. But when I removed the stuff that I had wrapped around it before, it was a little dry, and so I'm putting ointment on it, and the sore hurt was like a little bloody. It was a little red and a little kind of bloody, whatever. And so that made me wonder, whatever. But so I put the ointment on and wrapped it up, and then put her sock on, and everything was good. And then when I cleaned it again, it wasn't bloody or anything like it was, and it looks good. But the salve, the ointment, is not gonna let it scab. It's not gonna dry it out. But I want to use the ointment. So it can and will. I want it to dry out. I want it to scab, but right now, again, I just got the proper cleaning stuff or medical stuff. So we're gonna do it this way, because she wants to, of course, lick it every time, I let it off to breathe or to dry out or whatever, and she just wants to lick it. And also, I was research says it's not really good for her to lick it. You know what I'm saying? Even though, like, dogs, that's what they would do, I guess. If she was like in the wild and something happened, and she's just gonna lick it. But at the same time, if she was in the wild and that happened and she licked it and it was bad, she would be a messed up, animal, But so, which is very possible, But just depending on, I guess, what kind of sore it is. So now we're doing a walk, though, and I guess we're just gonna walk around the block, really. I don't want her to run. She wants to run, of course, and stuff, but I don't want her to yet until it at least starts healing better. Or, it's not open. Who's that, babies? Hey, babies. But when we get home, again, around the block, and when we get home, I'll take her little sock off and her little bandages, and then do put her another good bit of antibacterial ointment on it with a little gauze pad, and then wrap it up again, and then put her little boot back on, her little sock, boot thing, shoe, and but we'll check it out. We'll clean it or whatever. Redo the bandage. Since she's been walking on this one, when we get home, she's pretty much gonna just chill. Good morning. Have a good day, fellas. All right. And so yeah, we'll clean it when we get home. And we'll put a new dressing on it again. Look at this puppy. There's a little puppy in there. Hey, big baby. Hey, baby. Two puppies. Two of them. Hey, baby. Hey, baby. Hey, baby. Miss Dinky not so much, but Mary Jane, she just loves everything. You know, she loves other dogs. Look, she's like, what? She loves people. Miss Dinky, on the other hand, she's very skeptical. Miss Dinky, she's got to check it out first. This way. So you gotta check it out first to make sure things are okay. Morning, fellas. Have a good day. All right, kind of rude. Kind of rude. Ah, nasty. Now I want to let them off the leashes. We're in the alley. There's nobody here, but I don't want her to run. Look, she's gonna run. There she goes. There she goes. I'm gonna hop now because of the boot, because of the sock.